That's all I'm gonna do. Get in there with my roller. See how I'm gonna do this so that you can see this. This is the second coat. Oops, see I did it too hard and I got it flipped up there on the toilet. Okay. Because they're tiles, I can just kind of look and see how far to go at any one bit. Now see, before, what I used to do is before I moved along, I'd take my paintbrush and clean up around inside the grout lines. You know, but I don't do that anymore. It's not that big of a deal. So I just keep going on the floor. And that's why you gotta cut in before you get going. Okay, so now at this point I just do a light touch just over the top. Just over the top. Blend it in. Anything inside the joints, I just leave. Okay? And that's it. As I go, I make sure I put everything in the joints, you know, so I don't have to go back over it, see? That's it, just like that. You can do it. Saturate the floor. Try to put on about the same amount all around. You know, digging it down in when you need to. I just push a little harder because I got that little sponge roller. Just like that. Light touch, go back over it. Hardly doing anything. I'm just kind of pushing it across there, not putting any weight on there at all. Okay? That's it. Yes, do your floors need to be cleaned and sealed? You can do this yourself. It's a nice little easy project to do. Anyone can do it. You don't have to call somebody else out there to do it for you. Light touch, right over the top, blend it in. Just like that. And you're done. Now do you see why I took the bifold door off right there? Very simple to do. That way I could reach back in there as far as I could to clean it, to seal it, both sides. Yeah, I'm almost done. Got just a little bit more to do here. Man, it's hot outside. I got the air conditioners on pumping in here, and there's supposed to be a, oh, I don't know, a hurricane or something coming in on us in a few more days, and it's making it much more muggy than it normally is this time, you know, but that's okay. I'll still get the floors done. See, just lightly go over it. That's how you do it. I know you're probably wondering, did I get anything on my shoes? Kaboom. Let's get you in there a little bit closer. Nothing on there. Look at that. That's how good I did. But hey, you might not be as good as me. You never know. Oh yes, see how nice these floors came out? They're still drying. I've just applied the second coat. And the key is to get them clean the day before. Here's the shower. That turned out really good. Okay, leaving that plastic up there until all this dries. Okay. That's one bathroom. Let's go into the other bathroom.
Peace, this is VideoJoe. Yes.
Here's the other bathroom. Washer and dryer here. Another shower. And I even cleaned and sealed underneath that cabinet. And that was kind of tricky. I had to get down on my belly to do that. But hey, I got her. And last but not least, the kitchen floor. Oh. And you know what? I'm not a painter. I'm not a professional sealer person. I'm just an average Joe. And you know what? If I can do it, you can do it. All right, I am done with this project. Now, your throwaway paintbrush, you could throw it away, but what I did is I rinsed it out. That way, next time, it's not going to be so hard and stiff. If you don't take the sealer out of it, it's going to be hard and stiff. You may think next time, oh, I got to throw it away. But if you dump it into sealer again, work it back and forth for a minute or so, it'll get nice and pliable again. But I just like to rinse them out because I might use this paintbrush for something else. And it only has enough for maybe one or two more applications of doing sealer, and then I'll throw it away and get another one. Now as for my my foam roller cover, I ended up pulling it off of here and I rinsed it out. Again, if you don't do that, this is going to harden up and you may not feel like you can use it next time, but run it back and forth for a couple minutes and then it will be okay. You don't have to throw these away just because you did your floors one time. These work good for painting too, so if you rinse that out, maybe you can use it for a little paint project, whatever. Okay, so I dumped all this stuff back, and now what am I going to do? Because I need to get out of here, and so I like to save these. I could throw away this little paint tray. It's just a plastic tray, see? But I'm going to save it for the next project when I do sealer. That's okay. So I'm just going to put this over here like that. And I'm going to put another one in here. Now I used this one the other day for painting, and I put some plastic in there because I didn't have anything else. And when you put plastic, you can leave it like that for a few days. When you pull the plastic back up, it's still going to be wet. That way you can wash this out somewhere else. This is still a little wet, so I've got another towel, and it's just a crummy little t-shirt that I had. And don't throw away those crummy t-shirts, just save them for paint projects and stuff. Okay, and I'm just going to put that in there like this, cover it up so I can put the rest. See, I got more paint tray covers here, and I can just do that, and next time I get ready, this is going to be all dry and I can pull that out of there. Okay? I'm about ready to get out of here. Oh, one more thing. Hey, keep watching my channel because I never know what kind of project I'm going to come up with next. And I do it. Why do I do all this? I do it for you.